Shalom, LCJE Mishpacha. I want you to know that today I'm identifying as a millennial. So right where you are, right now, please applaud before I play a note. This song is dedicated to each of us who struggled through seminary and, well, especially to those who got stuck there in perpetuity. And lastly, to all my professors who had to put up with me. Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? It's a question for the ages, or at least for a song. Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Peter go to DTS to learn how to pray? Would James and John commute to classes each and every day? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would the apostles attend chapel, or would they take a pass? Or try for extra credit by performing their own mass? Would they have perfect attendance or ever cut a class? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would all their tests and quizzes be graded on the curve because of their connections and the master that they serve? If they got special privileges, what would their fellow students say? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? And what if the apostles loved their software books and scrolls and stayed as new professors taking academic roles, abandoning their mission and their calling and their goals? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Let's talk about Peter. Would Peter be too wild, or would he be too brash? And with his 3 denials be considered all too crass? Would the administration make him shave beard and mustache? Will the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would the sons of Thunder's reputation be renowned? Would James and John be timid, or would their noise resound throughout the dormitory and the seminary grounds? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? How about Philip? Would Philip bring the bagels, and would he have enough to feed the student body with all his brown bag stuff? Would he bring the pickled herring, or perhaps marshmallow fluff? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Matthew wear his Levi's? See what I did there? Would Matthew wear his Levi's or dress up in a suit? Would Andrew wear that fishing hat that always makes him look so cute? Would apostolic facial styles be considered to her suit? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Let's not forget about Thomas. Would Thomas be too doubtful to ever take a test? Or would he open up his books and study with the rest? Would there be a competition for which apostle was the best? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Nathaniel gain some guile or be somewhat discreet, as every morning he would study underneath the tree? Would his degree be comprehensive and cover A to Z? Well, I know technically it would be Alpha and Omega or all up the top, but neither of them rhyme. Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Simon be too zealous and lead a class revolt? over whether fellow students' grades should be determined by a vote? Could his movement be placated with a flock of sheep or goats? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Bartholomew be Barty or just be plain old Bart? Would he be studying theology or the creative arts? Would the papers and the homework cause Bart to cry, oy vey? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Would Judas cheat the system in order to make hay? And with a cheeky kiss or two promise to betray the only true Messiah in exchange for making A's? Would the apostles go to seminary if they lived today? Here's the others. Let's not forget Matthias or Thaddeus et al., or James the son of Alphaeus, or our dear old friend St. Paul. They each were met by Jesus and received apostolic calls. Will the apostles go to seminary if they live today? Think of all the extra scripture the apostles could have wrote. If only they'd attended lectures and taken comprehensive notes. Would they trust in their professors to interpret what they'd say? Would the apostles go to seminary, enroll in seminary, not yeshiva seminary, if they